Imagine standing on a hilltop in 80 BCE. Below you stretches a vibrant world alive with human ambition and creativity. In the east, across the Indian subcontinent, cities bustle with scholars, merchants, and artisans. Palaces gleam under the sun as kings oversee lands rich with culture and trade. Philosophers debate life's greatest questions beneath the shade of banyan trees, while astronomers study the night sky from temple courtyards, charting the movements of planets and stars. Meanwhile, far to the west, beyond oceans unknown to both worlds, another story unfolds. In the jungles and deserts of the Americas, civilizations rise with equal brilliance. Massive stone pyramids emerge from the green canopy, their steps echoing with the footsteps of priests and astronomers. Farmers carve irrigation canals through arid landscapes, creating oases of life where once there was only dust and rock. Artists paint sacred symbols on pottery and temple walls, preserving stories for generations yet unborn. Two worlds, unaware of each other's existence, yet united by a shared human spirit, a desire to build, to learn, to worship, and to leave a mark upon the earth that time itself cannot erase. Our journey into 80 BCE will reveal how Indian and American civilizations, though separated by vast oceans, developed remarkably advanced societies filled with innovation, spirituality. Though mystery, as we uncover their achievements, we will see how much they shaped the course of human history, and how many of their secrets remain hidden beneath centuries of dust and stone. India in 80 BCE was a land of transition and transformation. After the fall of the Mauryan Empire, regional kingdoms rose to power, each adding its own flavor to the subcontinent's cultural and political landscape. The Shunga dynasty, for instance, patronized the arts and religion, leaving behind intricate sculptures and temples that still amaze historians today. One cannot talk about ancient India without mentioning its intellectual achievements. This was the age when Sanskrit flourished as a language of science, philosophy, and literature. Texts like the Ayurveda hinted at early knowledge of mathematics and astronomy centuries before their time. Indian scholars observed eclipses, calculated the length of the solar year, and debated the nature of reality in philosophical schools such as Nyaya and Samkhya. Religion intertwined with daily life. The construction of monumental stupas, such as those at Sanchi and Bharhut, reflected both devotion and architectural genius. These structures were not merely religious symbols. They were centers of learning, art, and community life. The carvings on their gateways tell stories from the life of the Buddha, moral fables, and scenes from everyday existence, offering us a window into the beliefs and values of ancient society. Trade connected India to distant lands. Roman gold coins found in southern India suggest bustling commerce between the subcontinent and the Mediterranean world. Spices, textiles, ivory, and precious gems flowed outward. And ideas, technologies, and even artistic styles traveled inward, enriching Indian culture with every exchange. Most fascinating of all was India's early exploration of medicine and health. The foundations of Ayurveda, India's traditional medical system, were being laid. Ancient physicians cataloged hundreds of medicinal plants, surgical techniques, and principles of hygiene that would influence medical practices across Asia for centuries to come. In short, India in 80 BCE was a land where science, art, spirituality, and trade came together to create one of history's most remarkable civilizations. In the Americas, the story of 80 BCE is written in stone, clay, and starlight. The Maya civilization, though centuries from its classical peak, was already demonstrating its brilliance. Cities like El Mirador in present-day Guatemala featured massive pyramids towering above the rainforest canopy. The sheer scale of construction required not only thousands of workers but also sophisticated knowledge of engineering, mathematics, and logistics. Maya astronomers were among the most skilled of the ancient world. They built observatories aligned with celestial events, allowing them to track the movements of Venus, predict eclipses, and create calendars more accurate than those of medieval Europe. For the Maya, The cosmos was not just a scientific puzzle but a sacred text written in the language of stars and planets. Farther south, the Nazca people of Peru began crafting the earliest versions of their famous geoglyphs, the Nazca lines. Stretching across the desert, these enormous designs of animals, plants, and geometric patterns remain visible only from the air, a mystery that continues to puzzle modern archaeologists. Were they astronomical markers, ceremonial pathways, or offerings to deities watching from the heavens? No one knows for sure. Agriculture formed the backbone of these civilizations. The Maya cultivated maize, beans, and squash using terrace farming and irrigation systems that turned even rugged hillsides into productive fields. The Nazca built underground aqueducts called puquios, channeling scarce water supplies to support crops in one of the driest deserts on Earth. Religion shaped every aspect of life. Temples doubled as observatories, marketplaces, and theaters for ritual dramas. Priests performed ceremonies to honor gods of rain, sun, and fertility, ensuring harmony between humans and nature. Artisans carved intricate masks, wove brightly colored textiles, and painted murals depicting mythological scenes, creating a legacy of beauty that endures even today. These achievements remind us that long before European explorers set foot in the New World, the Americas were home to civilizations as advanced, creative, and complex as any on Earth. The similarities between ancient India and the Americas in 80 BCE are striking, despite the lack of direct contact between them. Both civilizations built monumental architecture aligned with celestial events. In India, temples and stupas often mirrored cosmic principles, with layouts symbolizing the universe itself. In the Americas, pyramids and observatories aligned with solstices, equinoxes, and planetary cycles, turning entire cities into cosmic calendars. Mathematics flourished on both sides of the world. Indian scholars developed early concepts of zero and infinity, while the Maya created a vigesimal, base 20 number system that included the concept of zero independently. These parallel discoveries highlight humanity's universal quest to understand abstract ideas beyond immediate survival needs. Urban planning showed similar sophistication. Indian cities like Pataliputra featured organized streets, drainage systems, and public buildings. Likewise, cities like Teotihuacan, which would rise centuries later but built on earlier traditions, displayed grid patterns, apartment complexes, and marketplaces capable of sustaining tens of thousands of residents. Agriculture linked both worlds to their environments in innovative ways. Indian farmers mastered monsoon rains with canals and reservoirs, while American civilizations tamed deserts and jungles through terracing, aqueducts, while raised fields. Both regions transformed challenging landscapes into cradles of civilization through ingenuity and determination. Finally, spirituality wove science, art, and politics into a single cultural fabric. Whether through Hindu mandalas or Mesoamerican calendars, both worlds saw sacred order in the cosmos, blending religion with mathematics, astronomy, and art in ways that still inspire wonder today. The legacies of India and the Americas in 80 BC continue to shape our world in profound ways. India's intellectual heritage influenced Asia and beyond. The spread of Buddhism carried Indian art, architecture, and philosophy as far as China, Japan, and Southeast Asia. Mathematical concepts developed in ancient India eventually reached the Islamic world and medieval Europe, paving the way for modern science and engineering. In the Americas, the agricultural innovations of pre-Columbian civilizations still feed millions. Crops like maize, potatoes, and tomatoes, domesticated in ancient American fields, became global staples after the Columbian Exchange, transforming cuisines and economies worldwide. Archaeology continues to uncover the achievements of these civilizations. Satellite imaging reveals hidden Maya cities beneath jungles, while excavations in India unearth ancient universities, trade centers, while temples that rewrite history textbooks. Every discovery adds another piece to the puzzle of humanity's shared past. Most importantly, these civilizations teach us resilience. Both India and the Americas faced droughts, invasions, and political upheavals, yet their cultures endured, adapted, and transformed. Their art, science, and philosophies remind us that human creativity can flourish even in the face of adversity, leaving legacies that outlast empires and centuries. As we leave behind the bustling markets of ancient India and the towering pyramids of the Americas, we carry with us a deeper appreciation for humanity's shared heritage. Two worlds, separated by oceans yet united by creativity, curiosity, and courage, rose to greatness in 80 BCE. Their achievements in science, art, architecture, and spirituality remind us that human potential knows no boundaries of time or place. If you enjoyed this journey through history, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which civilization amazed you the most? What mysteries of the past should we explore next? Together, we will continue uncovering the forgotten chapters of our world story, one discovery at a time. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an adventure into history's hidden secrets. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Which lost city fascinated you the most? And what mystery